What's up, TV Blerds? It's your boy, Orson T, of course, and we are here for a very special episode. We are at the, say it, friend.
We are at the Rare Air Art Show.
It's a mouthful, y'all. I can't get that shit at all. I don't know what's going on. Rare Air Art Show.
Yes.
There we go. I can't get that together.
Slow clap. Slow
Right.
clap.
So you got it. As you can hear, we got some familiar laughs in the background. We also got a new voice. Miss Celeste here.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are awesome, amazing, all that good old jazz. And of course, we got Joey McFly.
Yep.
Last but not least,
Yep.
totally least. Like, I'm all the hate and shade today, but it's okay. But we are here to talk about Celeste. She is one of the artists here. Today, she's the photographer.
Yeah.
She brought some photos of some amazing kids and youth that she works with during the summertime.
Oh, those are yours. Okay.
Yeah. Those words. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Celeste.
So, like I say, I like to call myself a social artist. So, I'm a social worker first.
Okay.
That's the big girl job.
Right.
I'm a social
We got
worker in
a friend
school.
to do that.
Yeah. So, I do that first, and then I'm an artist next. And I love the combination of when they come together. So, I love doing social work, kids, art, and community. So that when they come together, that makes the true combination of the passion I love is, make sure everybody's good. So that's what I love to do. Like I said, I'm a social worker for St. Louis Public Schools, and I do art everywhere in the community. My big project right now is I'm doing the window paintings in the Loop. So I got 30. I think I'm close to 30 businesses. This is year number 4.
Yes.
Year number 4. So I have kids from all over. Like that's one of my big kids right there, Crystal.
How you doing?
She's been doing it for 4 years. So that's one of my big projects right now.
That's
Awesome. That's
Now,
amazing.
which businesses have you already done? In the
Oh,
loop?
let's see. I've done Witch, Turmeric, Salt and Smoke, say Peanut Bowl, Blueberry Hill, Peacock, Three Kings.
Them are my favorite places.
I'm
I'm trying to think. I've done 13 so far in
That's
3 days.
awesome.
So,
In 3
in
days?
3 days.
So-
So we did a couple weekends, yes.
In 3
Go
days?
ahead.
You did all-
So I did
Like
3 before I
magic.
came today.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
we did.
working girl.
You play too much. I
Working.
can't deal. I can't deal with that commitment. 3 days, you did all those?
Yeah.
Man, I can't even do one project in a day.
In
I be
a
like,
day,
You know what?
I'm focused. Bring it back in. I'm always like, hey, what are we
Like,
working on?
What are we doing this? I'm like,
One task at a time.
Maybe tomorrow. I know that's trying tomorrow. That's what's up. So if y'all in the loop, go ahead and take a picture and
Yes.
tag our girl Celeste. What you got on Instagram, Celeste?
My Instagram is true_trifecta, TRIFECTA.
So tag the pictures, take a picture in front of her, show us that
Yes.
you down there and you support her. Like you heard all the business that she got.
Yeah.
Go in front of those, take some pictures. 'cause
Now,
that
do you
is
do
dope.
for the work that you're doing? If someone wanted to donate, do they go to your Do you
Yeah, I have people contact me all the time about, I want to
Okay.
help out, or
Okay.
do you have anywhere I can donate? Yeah.
Okay.
I met all type of people that way.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that it's
Yeah.
the outlet that they need to know about to
Yeah,
make donations
absolutely.
and stuff.
Yeah,
'cause
they can
everybody love the
DM me.
community.
Yeah.
You gotta help this youth for real.
Yeah, my
like,
cell phone number's on there. Call,
That's the
DM,
universe.
email. Yeah.
That's the future going forward. And we gotta
Absolutely.
make sure. I don't want to be old and they running the stuff. I need to make sure they know what's going on.
Absolutely.
Now, have you
Absolutely.
always wanted to work with youth, or is this like a new
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
Okay.
No. That's always been. I've been a social worker. I mean, that's what I went to school for. So,
Okay.
actually, I changed my major. I was supposed to be a lawyer.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to be.
I just
He was
And
a
then-
criminal justice
Yeah,
lawyer.
look.
Done. Like,
Can't
I
do
did
it.
my years. I was like, I don't even want this. No,
Oh.
keep it. Look,
I
let me
understand.
dance. Somebody give me 5 count. Let's talk. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, do you ever? I lost my train of thought. We were talking about kids. Do you have kids?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
That's why you like kids. People without kids, like kids, can work with them.
Yeah.
That's what. But I can work
But
with
he
them.
works with them. He was a whole dance teacher for
I
the
told
kids.
you. I hate
Right,
kids,
right.
but I
But
love
most
them.
kids love him
I know
too.
kids love him all
I don't
day.
know why, because I treat them like, I'd be like, get the face.
No, you don't. You
It
don't.
depends. Like after the
If they
first 10
bad,
minutes,
yeah.
you get 10 minutes of niceness, and I'm
And then
like,
you're like,
keep going.
cut it.
Where your mama?
Where your mama?
Daddy,
Yeah.
Grandma.
Hey,
Second
who you
cousin,
come with?
third time.
Who did you come with?
Somebody gotta come get you. Now, if you could give advice to your younger self, so you do work with kids, what would you tell yourself?
Never stop. Never stop. Whatever your passion is, because I stopped.
I was gonna ask, did you
Yeah,
stop?
I
How long did
wanted,
you stop for it?
probably for a long time, just drawing and stuff like that. You know,
Okay.
just really, you know, I'm athletic too, so my mom and dad were like, you need to pick one thing. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what?
Like,
Why I'm never gonna do my child like that.
Yeah.
My parents did me the same way. Like, you need to own in on one thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, but what if God just blessed me with all these
Yeah.
gifts and
Right.
I'm just the, you know, like
Yeah.
He just gave them all to me. Yeah, like I can't help it that I'm great at
Right.
everything.
Right.
It's not
I'm
my
great at
fault.
And they foster
Shameless
that.
plug.
It's just the money that comes behind it. You know, like,
Yeah.
I can't. So I did basketball, softball,
Man.
football. I mean, did gymnastics and all type of crazy stuff. I wanted to do art, but they're like, you're gonna have to figure, you have to slow
What
down.
Kanye West say? She can't drop out because the major she majoring in, her parents don't make no money. Her
Right.
parents will look at her funny.
Yep.
Why we can't just
exactly it.
major in what we
Right.
want to major in?
It's not a thing. We gotta make that coin. We gotta have that 9 to
Yes.
5. That's how we are raised to
Yeah,
think.
absolutely.
We
It's
gotta
not
have the
true
money
because
to-
you can.
It
If you put all the energy that we do to try to find a 9 to 5 into what you really want to do, you can make that same money. Like I'm sure, or
Well, you know,
more.
it's so many of that generation that came, not before us, but the one before that, like our parents, maybe a little older, that have that idea. Once you turn 18,
You need
you
to
out
know
of my
what you
house.
do. Yeah.
You, like, if you ain't going to school, you out of my house, you doing this.
Gonna
like,
pay some
no.
bills too.
Help, I just got out of school. I don't know what's going on in
So
life.
most foreigners, like I have a friend, he's Indian. He just got engaged to somebody, but I'm 33. I don't want to say his name, but he's like almost 40 and he's been living in his parents' house. Like, but he wasn't married.
With no problem.
With no problem. They
No
did not
problem.
care. Like they let them
Wow.
until he finds a wife or finds a person. Then they push him out. But I'm like, you're 39. You said you still live in your mom's house. What you mean? I'm so confused.
Yes.
Oh, it's a part of your culture. Tell me, school me on this, because I'm like, my mom was kicking me out.
Savings account on slow.
My college.
Right. Now,
Like, cause he had a great job. Listen, going off to school, my dad made me break my entire room down, bed, everything. My mom was like, she's gotta come home for the holidays. He was like, I don't know what for. I'm like, Dad, what about the first year is over?
Right.
No
Like,
love.
no,
What
you
happens
out
when the first
door.
year is done?
Out the door.
Yeah.
Now, when you had that time that you quit, I don't want to say it was a rough time, whatever, but what did you do to keep the faith in your heart to come back to it?
I think after I finished college, I was like, okay, it's time to get kind of back into it. You know, you always got your purpose, right? You know,
Yeah.
you know what you're supposed to be doing, and we always shy away from it. You know, that's why I teach my kids now is, you know, whatever it is, keep going. You know, make sure you got some money in your pocket, but keep that passion fired up.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that passion fired up, you know, so you don't lose it, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I said, I lost it, but it's still there, it's always there, you lose time.
It looks a
Yeah,
little different.
yeah.
And time is your biggest enemy sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I did the same thing with dance. I turned 25, had a whole quarter life crisis. Like, I was dancing with kids, I was 18. I'm like, I'm on this team, y'all are 18. I feel old. Like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. And, like, it just felt like I missed my chance.
Right.
And that played in my mental state a lot. Because I was like, not trying to go forward. I'm like, I'm just cool where I'm at because I'm doing good right now. But I should have kept building. Should have kept building on that, but I didn't. But remember, it's like they always got those memes, like certain people didn't start until like they were 40 in acting or directing or something. Like, time is not our enemy.
No.
We just got to remember, like, life is really long.
Yeah.
Like, I like to tell people, like, people like say life is short, but life is long. You think about 80 years old, you know how long that is?
First prime example, my daughter's great-grandmother just turned 100 on the 20th.
Wow. That's
100.
great.
And listen,
That's why I believe in assisted suicide. I ain't staying around that long.
first off, she was kicking just up into the last 10 years. Like, she was living her life doing whatever she wanted. She had a stroke, which took her left side out, and she can't talk. But she's still mentally there. Like, she knows, like, I can go over there, I speak for her. I'm always like her advocate. I'm like, no, she doesn't want that. And she's like,
Right.
what she said.
Yeah, right.
No. But yeah, like, she's still, it's just like, you can't tell, even if you look at her, the only reason you would think that she's older is just because of the disability stuff that she has, but her skin, everything is like,
Still intact, baby.
I'm
Still
like,
intact.
Down her butt.
looking every bit of 70, you better go ahead,
I know
girl.
that's right.
Like, you're
Now,
100.
Celeste, did you have any grandmas, cousins, older sisters that inspired you to go into
Yeah,
art?
absolutely. My grandmother on my father's side still living. She's an amazing artist. She's a school teacher and a dope
so that's
artist.
your
Oh, that's
yeah.
your friend.
Right.
Yeah, a
She
dope
was-
artist.
that
And
was
my
your-
aunt who's passed is a dope artist. I mean, I think I just got them. They're all my dad has a saying. He always says to me, "Learn everything that you can," which means do whatever the fuck you want to do, and be great at everything that you want to do. And that's what I've, done. I've done multiple things and been great at a lot of things. Just keep doing it, and that's what my grandmother. That's where my father gets it from. Yeah. It's my grandmother. My grandmother is great. She sews, she cooks, she does art. She does all type of crazy stuff. Still doing it.
Yeah.
It's still fly, looking dressed fly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the part. That's that generational thing that we need to keep passing. Those secrets that we need to keep going. Like, I hate that. Like, I'm gonna do better. We gotta keep passing on our talents to our children because they get lost.
Yes, that's some things that I regret with a couple of my elders in my family. One of my aunts and my grandmother is not asking. Like, my grandmother was I used to be like, when I was a kid, like, why she always make me go to these dang on marches? Like, I never understood. Now that I'm older, I'm like, dang, I wasn't asking the right questions. I was asking, can I play dress up in your shoes when I should have been asking, like, what is, like, why are you so passionate about this? Like, we never missed a Martin Luther King Day march ever. Like, we were always there.
It's important, but the fact is you remember that. That's the important
and
part.
so now I'm trying to be like, okay, well, let me make sure I do my part.
Yeah.
It's just, but like you said, like, you got to make sure you get those and good things. Like, my aunt, she was a sewer. I got her sewing machine. I can't sew. Thanks, AT, but you didn't teach me how to use it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, God, I ain't had lemon ice cream since.
Yeah, see?
Who are making lemon ice cream? Nobody.
Yeah.
Lemon ice cream?
Lemon ice cream.
That's
a thing?
Fire, dog.
I'm like, that sounds good.
See, I'm strictly vanilla. I'm like, I don't venture out.
Oh, no.
I'm like, anything, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Chocolate? Ugh. I want that.
Shame on you.
What has been your biggest obstacles in chasing your artistic dreams?
I would say it is time. The battle of time. Just trying to fit everything in, because sometimes you gotta rest, which I'm learning to do. You gotta learn how to rest, but then I don't want to say no.
So you just busted out fish.
I did. But the thing about it is, I'm tired of that thing right now. Do you hear me? Tired of that thing. But yeah, but
I'm like, do I got a 5-hour energy drink for you? Because
I
you
need
just
some
going.
rest. But no, just trying to balance time and everything else. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I lost the question I was about to ask. So there was a movie, TV show, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a movie. But it was a black movie that just came out. It's called The Venders. It's about this black bank system. And they just scrapped it. It's completely done. They took it out of all the
movie theaters?
not the movie theaters, like all the festivals and all that kind of stuff, and stopped them from going to the movie theaters.
Okay.
Do you think that art should be censored and stopped in any shape, form, fashion, or anything? Because people get mad at comedians for going too far. Do you think that should be a thing?
I don't think it should be a thing. I think the right audience should be in the right place.
Yeah.
Because you never know what somebody may need.
Yeah.
And like I said, it may be crude for one person, but it may be something
funny.
that somebody may need that at that moment.
Right. I be finding people like, you know exactly what you signed up for.
You know what? Because we be trying to censor him. We have to zip his lip sometimes. So that's why he feel the way. Go ahead, because you know.
Well, yeah.
We call him Joey McHitler sometimes.
I can sometimes be a little off the wall, but. Like I don't agree that they should censor art. Like you go see a Dave Chappelle show, you know he's gonna say something you might not want to hear.
Absolutely.
So, that's true.
Don't spend your money on don't. And try to ruin it for everybody else. So I want to hear those racist jokes.
Right. Absolutely. And just thinking like in any an erotic show or any type, you go to places where there might be naked people, don't be mad. You're like, oh my God.
I can't really was naked.
You better drop
training jobs. Like why you
Right.
Why?
Big sign.
It says erotic show. Like this is what.
So strip down the
Words
joint
mean
or
things.
shut up.
Yeah, no, it should not be censored. I think every form of art has a pocket. Every form of art has an audience. So,
someone said, I was watching something today that was like, Degrassi, don't judge me. I was watching that today. Yes, I was. And it was like, it's a thin line between, it's slipping my mind now. Scrap it. I can't think of it. I'm gonna think of it like later tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like that's what they said. Offensive and there's a thin line between offensive and controversial and offensive.
Okay.
That's what they said. They like, we want somebody controversial on this radio show, and the dude said something about a transgender. They're like, no, you can't be on it. Like, but you want to be controversial? No, it's a thin line between controversial and offensive.
Okay.
So I was like, that
But what's your
sense.
definition of those? That's the saying. That what,
And
because
that's-
it's subjective because what you're comfortable with is subjective.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
We ain't got nobody to police that. So I just say, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
If it ain't bothering you, don't say nothing.
Right.
Let them have it. let them be
Right.
out there.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of questions that we asked
What's that?
on our show. We're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
But here we go. So we do this thing called Mount Rushmore,
Okay.
and you got to name the top 4 of what we ask you.
Okay.
So our main question that we like to ask people is your Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms.
Wow. Okay.
On the spot. On
All
the
right.
spot. You got time to
I
think
got
about it.
Martin,
Mine
Family
changed.
Matters.
Okay.
Okay.
I love Mr. Cooper.
Really? I don't think nobody ever said Hanging with
No.
Mr.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
With my man.
I've been wanting to rewatch that on Hulu, but every time I'm like, I'll watch something else.
Yeah.
But
It's on Hulu?
Yep. It's on
Oh
Hulu.
my gosh.
What's your 4th?
Like Steve Harvey. I like to see Trouble with Steve Harvey.
Oh, okay.
The school teacher. He was
Yeah,
good.
Steve
Yeah,
Harvey
Steve
show.
Harvey show.
That was
Regina.
City and Levita.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other ones. Now, what you watching these days?
A whole
If
lot
when
of,
you
I-
get the chance to watch.
Right, 'cause she's busy.
Nothing on TV. I watch videos on Instagram. Make sure I'm on the one. That's it.
Okay.
I just watch them
Yeah,
quick videos.
yeah.
You ain't got time. You're out here working, painting windows all
Right.
across
Changing
St. Louis.
kids' lives.
Right.
Changing
Trying to get
kids'
Helping our
lives.
future.
You know,
Okay.
we're gonna have a little GoFundMe for her to like have rest
Yes.
sometime.
Yes.
You gotta sit
Give me
down
that
and enjoy
nap, that
yourself a little
15-minute
bit.
nap.
We're gonna get some self-help over here, some mental health over here.
Yes.
We need you to relax some.
Yes.
All this work. So tell them everywhere they can find you, your social medias, what can they
Let's
find?
see. Like I said, IG, True, spelled traditionally TRUE _ trifecta, TRIFECTA, and then I'm on Facebook underneath Celeste Grayer, and then the True Trifecta as well.
That's
Right.
what's up. Well, thanks for coming.
No,
on.
thank
Thanks for having us. It was
you.
great.
Thank you.
Happy to have you.
Yeah.
TV Blerds, we're going to take a quick break, get another artist over here to talk to you, make a podcast or something. We'll surprise you. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Taking a break. All right, we are back, TV Blerds, and we switched it up. We didn't get another artist. Like I said, we ain't
He
know
is
what
an
we're gonna do.
artist.
But not
Right.
He's
painter.
not a painter.
Not a painter.
Hey,
We gotta,
but you don't limit the word artist, man.
Right.
Don't limit
I am
it.
an artist, and I'm
You're an
sensitive about my
artist.
shit.
You're an artist. You're a creative dancer.
Y'all know, but that's an umbrella. But specifically, we
Our
got us
next
a poet right here.
Yes, there we go.
And introduce yourself, young sir.
Okay. Well, my name is Artemis, aka AJ. I just keep it at my stage name. Who is Artemis? Yeah. So, what I do is I like to just go on, tell my truths, and hopefully, if I'm standing still, I keep y'all moving.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, Artemis, AJ, which one? What should I call you today?
Whatever you feel comfortable, you know.
Don't say that. I'll just make up some things.
He at home today. He AJ. He AJ.
Yeah, AJ, we around family right now.
Right, there
So
you
what
go.
got you started in poetry?
I hate to be a cliche, but just liking a girl, honestly.
That's real.
Yeah, you know.
That's
what I'm
not
saying?
cliche. No one ever wrote me a poem.
Honestly, I was about to, when he said cliche, that's not what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, okay.
Honestly, I thought
Me
he was
neither.
a rapper.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
no.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
but
liking
yeah.
a girl.
no,
Okay,
no,
that's
yeah.
what's up.
That's
cool.
so sweet.
Yeah.
That's
and-
He
what
was like,
I'm
I wish you
written.
wrote me a poem.
Never wrote me nothing.
I wrote you a note once in college.
That wasn't a poem.
It was like, wake up.
Yeah. It was like, I'm going down to the
I
calf. Are you
got nice
coming?
penmanship. So, and how long you been doing it?
Oh man. Once I've probably been writing for 13 years.
Okay.
Damn, in there.
That's amazing. I have a friend, she writes, and she wants to get like more into it, but she doesn't really know like the ways of going about that. Like, what would you tell somebody? Like, she used to write a lot. Like back in school, I used to be so mad at her because we would have notebooks that we would share, like to message. And in the middle of the thing, it'd be like a whole poem down the side. Like, I'm reading, like, girl, this ain't got nothing to do with
Like, I'm trying to tell you about Terrell, and you over here
you
talking
all
about
talking
the birds and
about
the
the
bees.
leaves and the trees and the
Like-
leaves. Girl, what are you talking about?
I mean, honestly, to for real get started, I would tell you just to one, buy your own notebook to set aside like just poems. You know what I'm saying? Like I have so many notebooks dedicated to just poetry that like if you need to start, you just need a fresh page.
Right, that's
It's
true.
hard to get a fresh page once you got so much going on.
Yeah.
I know, like once I pick this, like I try to get like key notebooks. You know what I mean? Like red is a color that stand out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Green, another color that says like something that stand out. That way, when I pick this up, I know I'm gonna go to work.
Okay.
So I say, somebody you trying to get started, just more so give yourself a free space to do so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So go invest you in a notebook, a pen, and just that time. You know, because when you get to writing, you're gonna write.
Right, right.
I just make you actually still write instead of typing it out on your phone.
Yeah, see, and that's why I said when before we got started, like I'm old school, like, and I've always been self-conscious of that. But like, I mean, meditating
It's
heavy.
okay though.
Yeah.
It's okay. I like
prefer
it.
that
I
way.
feel you. I like
Yeah.
I want to
it.
read a comic book on the phone. Like this dude, like there's got to be a book in my
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. And I feel like it's some. A lot of people don't understand, man. It's something.
I was just saying, you definitely do
I'll
understand.
let him slide.
That's all right. It's not a attack.
Oh, okay.
Speed bump.
That's you, AJ. Where you going?
But no, man, it's a connection to like that paper.
Yeah.
It's a connection to that paper. So like, when you get to writing and you and like you see it and like you know it hit, you like, oh, hey, look at this.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Oh.
Yeah.
And it like just that feeling. It's like now I got something tangible, but it's not tangible. So I'm saying,
It's a piece of you that you can take with you.
yeah.
Now, you say you've been doing it for 13, 14? 13 years? Now, do you still find yourself, I mean, most writers probably do, but do you find yourself being more able to write and just have it coming out, or do you find that you get more writer's block now that you've been doing it for so long?
That's a good question.
I try, you know? You got to prepare with these questions.
It's a lot of I say a lot of writer's block solely because like now that I've been doing it, my experiences may trump my writing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now I know I'm capable of writing this. I don't want to write it now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I say a perfect analogy, Superman like choosing to take the bus instead of flying. I know I can get there faster. I know I can get through whatever emotion or like whatever I go through if I just write it out. I don't want to do that right now. I want to do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel that in so many levels.
Yeah.
So many.
So
I be listening to music sometimes I dance to and choreograph, and I be like, you know what? I love this song. I'm a choreographer. I'm like, I do that later. I'm like, I'm not in the mood right now to like get up and do this. I need my space. I need to be in it. I'm like, no, I can do that later because I know I'm capable of doing it later. But my thing is sometimes I just don't go
Later
back to
never
it.
comes.
and
Yeah.
see, and look, that's the trap of your emotions, man. You get once you get stuck in there, like I find myself wanting to feel sad. So now I want to go through the process of feeling sad, but it's like write a poem, man, and you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Because you always got to be progressive.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Now, do you have any other artistic outlets that inspire you?
Oh man, I got so much. I draw. I also have like a podcast. I'm a motivational speaker.
Okay.
What else I do? I do a lot of stuff.
Let the people know. What's your podcast name?
So my podcast is Who's Talk, where conversations get deep and intellectual. We talk about any and everything. We're solely dedicated to reassuring confidence in the community. You know what I'm saying? We bring real talk to you, and we let you know, like, hey, whatever you feel like talking about, we can talk about it. You know? So yeah, it's just we do that.
What advice would you give young poets coming up?
Hey man, do not. I'm glad you asked that. I'm just talking to somebody about that. Do not put your pen down. Do not put it down. Like I was just saying, you want to experience that, have your pen with you so you can write that down, because I find myself writing my best when I'm low. Like when I'm experiencing it, if I could just write exactly what I want to say on that paper, and that's that outlet, that blank outlet. As soon as I see it, now I know I can write like whatever. So if you want to do it, because ain't find what validates your voice. Always ask yourself that. That's what I've been meditating on. Like what qualifies me to speak life to people? You know what I'm saying? What qualifies me to even say my poem? Because the things that you're doing is, I have a story to tell. Look at me. So you can hear me or listen to me. And it's just finding your story, what it is that you want to talk about, and then actually saying it.
Okay.
And that's what poetry is.
Do you think people receive you well when you have that honest feeling?
Almost.
Oh, that's what's up.
Nelson Mandela said, if you talk to a man, if you talk to his mind, he understands you. But if you talk to his heart, he feels you.
Message.
You know what I'm saying?
I know y'all heard that, right? Go
If
ahead and
not,
drop that
just-
again. Drop that again one more time.
I was gonna say, hit rewind and go
For the people who
back.
didn't- no, for the people who didn't listen, go ahead and drop that
Say it
one more
again.
time.
Nelson Mandela said,
Nelson Mandela, y'all.
if you talk to a man's mind, then he understands you. If you talk to his heart, then he feels you.
All right.
What do you do when you get in those moments where you're not right, where you into your own head, like I can do that later? What do you do besides meditation that pulls you through that, to force you to complete a task?
Man, I just remember my lows. My L's is my L's, and I do not want to take no more L's. And you
Okay.
better remember that. Like, so when you sad today, but remember last week you were sad and you didn't go to work or you didn't do this and the third, and your bills did not stop reflecting that.
Yeah.
You remember that now, and then it's like your past experiences. You need to remember that. You know what I'm saying? It's a strength in remembering.
Okay.
You know.
Otherwise, you relive it again.
Yeah. And
I
this,
never look at my L's.
hey,
I always for some reason I look at my highs, like because I'm already low. I'll be like, you know what? You did that. You completed this before. You can do that again. Like I had to like amp myself up. Like get in there, jump in, or stay out. Like
Okay.
and I'm never gonna stay out.
Yeah.
Go.
That's what's up. I'm trying to take something down. Think about my lower points.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Like,
look, you do not
Because
want
usually I'm like, you always tell myself, you've been worse.
You
It's all right, you get back up.
That's what it's about.
Once you got that first 100, you like, man, I'm finna all out. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta remember we didn't have that 100. You
Right. I'll be like,
know what I'm saying?
let me put this in my mattress.
You got a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, who's been your greatest influence in poetry or art period?
Tupac.
I knew it.
Tupac.
I knew it.
Yeah. If I could do anything, I'd rename the game Monopoly Thugs Life.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Okay.
buying Thugs Life.
Now, why? Why would you rename Monopoly Thugs Life? Tell
Just
us what-
because,
yeah.
like, his lifestyle and his message, and then just the real rawness of it. He died before his time, but just the rawness of what he was, like, going into, because the bad could be good material when, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, just I seen the interview when dude was 17. He like, yeah, I quit my job to come do an interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like to have that secure in person. Man, dude, you dope. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And through his art, I just feel it. You can just catch that vibe anywhere you go.
Okay.
That's why you still talking about him today.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
crazy.
He timeless for that very reason.
Boom. Yeah.
Okay.
Timeless. He timeless.
Too
Most
definitely
definitely.
timeless. What?
Timeless.
Most
Are you
definitely.
serious?
I'm just asking.
It's like-
timeless.
yeah.
Like in 50 years, will we still be talking about?
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
She's like, duh, why you? Sometimes I gotta play like the other side.
I
Like,
know.
You sure about that?
You always want to play devil's
It's-
advocate.
We ain't talking about, we
He
ain't
knows
talking
the
about
truth.
Lil
Yeah,
Pump. We
right.
ain't talking about Lil Pump next week. We talking about
First off, Lil Pump is timeless. Do not ever put the. I'm playing. I'm
Here
playing,
you
y'all.
go.
Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm playing, y'all.
Right.
I'm talking. I don't know who Lil Pump is. I thought
I
he was
was
like
all
Pumpy
like-
Breaks. I don't know. Like,
I'm like, oh gosh, who is these kids? Don't name nobody new because I don't know none of them.
There's some big people out here that's timeless too. They time they came here. That's all.
That's like, look, that's cool.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm learning that in my respect the time guy.
Okay.
that is true because there's a lot of songs that I've never been like a fan of until I reach a certain state in my life. I'm like, oh, you know what? This is what they've been talking about. I feel that now.
Yeah, okay.
I see that. I live that now. So like now I love this artist because I can understand what they're going through.
Okay.
That's what's up. We've been asking this question because there's been a lot of sensitivity in the world these days. Do you think art should be censored?
Not at all. Because that's like telling yourself, it's like, it should already be censored in your mind. You know what I'm saying? When you put something to paper, it should already have the confidence, right, appropriate things to say, you know what I'm saying, and appropriate feelings that you're trying to pull out. Because ain't nobody walking around here censored,
Right.
but you monitor. You see what I'm saying? If you could do that, then write freely. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to, whatever.
Just go for it.
Yeah, just go for it. Because essentially you're gonna be cutting yourself. No? Yeah. And it's just like, if you could jump 10 feet, jump 10 feet. So what? They can't jump now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's on them.
That's not my problem.
That's not. You know what I'm saying?
He come with these quotes.
You know,
Like,
so hey.
Jump 10 feet. Jump 10 feet.
It ain't
So
your
what?
fault they can't do that. Shut up. I can't deal. That was good. I
Yeah.
like that one. I need to write that down. I remember that. I'm going to
I'm
listen to that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Do I want to have you read one now? I'm gonna close out. No, I'm gonna close out with you reading one.
Okay.
But we got some.
I'm ready. How many you want?
We got some questions that we asked on our podcast. We have this thing called Mount Rushmore, and basically you got to name the top 4 of the category that we give.
All right.
And so the main one that we always give is gonna be Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms.
Let's do Martin, Fresh Prince, Family Matters. I'm gonna go with the cartoons, Fillmore.
He going.
Recess.
Wait, did you say Fillmore?
Yeah.
Fillmore, Recess. Let me give you.
I'm the only one to ever say Fillmore. Fillmore is my ish. Come on now. Black looking detective running.
Really, boy, you going and going.
Stop it. You want it.
Okay.
He wins Mount Rushmore for that. If you say Fillmore, you win it. All tops. They need to put that on Disney Plus.
I know, that was my
Look,
favorite.
I was
had
just
that
I was
song on
finna
my-
hit Cold Case for all my people who stayed up late. You know what that is.
Yeah.
On the Cartoon Network. Johnny Bravo, I give you, like I told you, Family Matters. I give you Jefferson's, give you the PJs.
Oh, yeah.
And let you know what's
I
really
think you
popping.
said PJs, didn't you? Last time. Yep.
Jefferson's
He
one of
got
my
them all.
favorites.
I said 4. He didn't name like 12.
Okay, he
went
did. He
for it.
built the Mount Rushmore.
My bad, my
Yeah,
bad, my
I'm doing
bad.
Mount
my
Rushmore,
bad.
Mount Everest. I'm doing all of them.
All the mountains.
The Appalachian Mountains. You're gonna have all the mountaintops.
Let me get a Mount Rushmore of your top 8 MCs.
Kendrick, Cole, Wayne. Always gotta appreciate Pop, but I ain't go new up and coming. I replace him with Sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
With who?
Kendrick, Sir. Kendrick,
Just SI?
Cole.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that person.
I know.
He up and coming. He got some new stuff, but it's just like
Yeah. No.
it's real. Like I find myself writing to a lot of his stuff. Him and Lucky Day.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just more so like I got my political raunchies, but then I got my if I need to sit down and let it,
Reflex.
yeah, you know.
That's what's up. Now, what are you watching?
Nothing for real.
What's your shows that you gotta catch weekly? You gotta binge all the time. What you got?
I'm real like weird.
No such thing over
I,
here.
no such thing.
I like.
We a TV podcast. We watch everything.
Okay.
Like ain't no such thing. I hate the Handmaid's Tales. He watch it.
I watched the first like
So
3
That
episodes.
can happen in real
So
life.
there's
I ain't got
something he
time
watched
for
that I
that.
hate,
I'm on
honestly.
Okay.
They didn't want to finish watching, so I was like,
But
I
I
gotta keep watching.
Letterkenny, like
What is that?
Letterkenny is fucking hilarious.
It's
That's them hillbillies out there kicking each other.
I love watching trash white
Have you ever
people,
watched
though.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Like-
Yes.
So it's like
imagine.
It is.
Napoleon Dynamite cousins. It's a real show in Canada.
I'd rather
TV
watch
already
trash
horrible.
white people
Okay,
than trash
okay,
black people.
okay.
Any day. Like,
I will give you that. I'm not watching Love and Hip Hop. You're right.
Dynamite cousins.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
I got you.
You're right.
Okay.
Good point. I'm not watching Love and Hip Hop. I'm not.
not at all.
No, not at all.
I do.
So
Wait a
what's your
minute.
weirdness? What you watch?
That shit toxic. Though.
Watch my
I
ratchet
did-
TV. Don't do me.
I got OA.
Okay, that's good.
Because I like the story behind it. And then like I like to like draw like theories and stuff from it.
Okay.
What else? Just
That's your main one. We got caught on the spot. You're like, I don't know what I'll be watching.
because I don't watch TV.
That's fair.
You know,
That's fair.
I watch a lot of interviews and I watch a whole bunch of like
Ivani over here, she's giving you some more. She said, "What you got?" She said, "What was it you watched that one show, Black Mirror or something?"
Oh, yeah.
Black Mirror, of course.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. So if you watch you watch Black Mirror. I was definitely
Yeah, but
gonna say.
like that stuff to get your mind going. Like,
I mean, but those still shows.
Yeah,
We watch it.
Don't get me wrong, but it just be
Yeah.
like, man, I'm right on the walls, man. So like,
Like that video game episode of this season that just
man,
came. I was like,
Man.
what? What
I
is
got a
going
con-
on?
I'm a-
That
I
was
was-
my
Don't
shit.
keep me in no game.
I got a
ain't time for
concept,
it.
man, that I feel like if they want to take it, give me credit, whatever. But like, what if they try to make the pharmaceutical company? What if they trying to sell this drug that make you like to like repair your eyes or whatever? But they got to make everybody blind, and so they attack all the smokers. And what they do is they drop this chemical in all the eye drops. Really, you like, because in a business world you can't like have, you know what I'm saying? So already they gonna be like,
Why
boom,
is it attack
boom.
on the? I feel some type
But look,
of
but
way.
you gotta look though, you gotta think about it. The
No more eye drops
uprise
for me.
of
That's it.
but look though, the uprise of marijuana.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Not everybody can sell it, but it's still you can still get fired off a drug test.
Yeah.
So now you gotta go buy these eye drops. Boom. You see what I'm saying?
About a fake pig, keep it in the car.
You see what I'm saying? And it's just like now these will just be like
got
that's how
allergies.
these episodes work though. I'll be like, oh,
That is.
you trying to
I
got
just
you.
choose the jobs that don't drop.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That
don't
too.
drop? Oh, okay. Perfect.
Oh, look, I can find a career here.
When I found
Right.
out I smoked on the way to take my drug
Management.
test.
Yeah.
They said, as long as ain't no hard drugs used. I said, oh, please. I'll go smoke this blunt and go take my drug test right now.
I got you. Hard drug, you talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and drop a poem for us. Before you drop it, tell us the inspiration for it, and then take it away.
Okay. Well, the poem I'm going with is actually my first poem published, and actually my first poem period that like I love women.
Okay.
And it's just more so I wrote this for her.
Her is me today, guys.
And like the inspiration behind it was just when I entered the contest, they said your poem got to be 22 lines only.
Okay.
I was like,
Is that hard or is
Yeah,
that like? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You're limited.
Yeah,
You're
because-
limited before you even got started.
yeah, because it's like
I'm alright, so I'm all like 22 lines is a lot. 1,
See,
2, 3, 4,
Well,
5.
I was thinking
Woo.
the same thing. Like, I gotta go.
How many words is it?
See,
I
but
write
like
small.
I'm used
This
to
is
writing
gonna take
poems
time.
like 4 pages, like
Oh,
because
wow.
you got to think about it, yo. Like you getting out all, you letting some off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you tell me 22 lines, it's like okay.
Words wisely.
Right.
Yeah, so now
The
you trying
Taurus.
to you trying to hit every mark.
Okay.
So yeah, the title of the poem is called Fearful Lover. Fearful Lover. I don't want to worry about losing you, being too socially connected to the misguided networks that we shape our lives to. I want to take a step back into the 1800s and do this like real people used to do. Instead, we hide behind our self-pride and become scared of getting hurt, forgetting the fact that we are only human. I want to be different. I want to fall in love with your teeth. Your radiant smile will have me do backflips, legless until the sun that bled blue teardrops, hoping that somehow it finds its way to your doorstep in shape of my feeble heart. I want to be your protector, sheltering your every emotion, shielding them away from every other man's sight because I just don't want to lose you. I want to brainwash your mind to think that I was the only one made for you and you were the only one made for me because again, I just cannot lose you. I want to stop being afraid of loving you. If I could, I would reach into my chest, opening up my ribcage and give you my heart because I love you and I'm scared too. Thank you.
Woo!
Where can they find you at AJ?
One day I'm just supposed to
where
invite
you-
you like that.
Nah, you don't need them tools. Don't show him none of that.
You need to chill out.
No.
Yeah.
Where can they find you at AJ?
So personally, you can find me on my personal Instagram. It's I'm real heavy on there. Underscore who is WHOISR1 underscore Artemis ARDIMUS. My podcast, you can find that under Who's Talk WHOIS underscore WHOISTA Who's Talk altogether.
He sound like you trying to figure out yours.
Man.
Say Who's Talk _podcast.
Podcast, yeah.
They can't spell, they can't find it.
Look, right. Look, you can't comprehend, don't get it.
Facts.
But yeah,
We don't want those type of people.
Okay?
Yeah,
You can't
but
spell,
yeah.
you need to be practicing.
but yeah,
Right.
that's what we do.
That's what's up. Thank you for being on the podcast. I'm glad we had you on. This was a good conversation.
Yes, it was.
That's what's up. Just walked up and was like, come on, hop on. Ready to go.
Hey, that's how I roll. That's how I
it's
roll.
supposed to
You
be.
know.
Now, what platforms can they listen to you on the podcast?
Right now you can hear me heavy on Anchor, Lip Sync, and Podman. So
Let's see. I ain't heard that one.
yeah.
I'm about to check that one out. We had to post that on there.
Yeah.
Post ours on there. That's what's up.
most
Well, thank you again for coming.
Hey, I appreciate y'all.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
And TV Blerds, we're going to take a quick break, get another artist up in here.
All right.
All right, what's up, TV Blerds? We are back. We don't have an artist this time or a poet. We got something a little more interesting.
We got one of the vendors here
A little
today.
vendor with a little fun, a little sunshine in your pocket. got a pocket full of sunshine.
How you gonna feel?
You don't have
Right.
a cloud in your pocket.
What's
That's what you
up?
don't have.
Introduce yourself.
So I'm RP, and I am an artist. I gotta stop you. I'm not an artist for this, but I have a clothing line which is called Loyalty. I do
Put me
graphic
together
design.
real quick. Oh,
So
okay.
you can check me out on my clothing page, Loyalty Clo. But what I'm here to actually talk about, I'm a chef, which is an artist form of his own.
That
Yeah.
is true. That is true.
It's Dr. Feelgood.
Okay.
So just by the name, what's kind of going on. We have adult treats, and we have edibles, and we also have drinkables. We have anything from caramel cake, caramel cupcakes, brownies. We've done chicken tenders. We have sweet potato pie going on right now. We got the drinks. We've done macaroni and cheese.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say you about to switch up Thanksgiving? Is that what I heard?
That's exactly what I heard. I'm about to get this sweet potato pie and this macaroni and cheese.
That nobody be like, hey, Orson, can you bring the macaroni and cheese?
Oh,
Y'all sure?
everybody gonna be.
Y'all sure? Because I got the hookup.
Okay.
We've
That's-
done all of that.
That's what's up. Now, are y'all out of the house, out of the restaurant, building?
Out of the house.
Okay.
Out of the house right now.
That's how they all start.
That's,
The best ones.
I just do the best ones. 'Cause once I
Okay.
get the building, I'll be like, no, y'all, go back to where you was.
Yeah.
Go back home.
How you get bougie? You all measuring cups and stuff? Why you not measuring cups?
He's supposed to put this in as a soul.
Yeah.
You just gotta look at it. You just know when it's enough.
Yeah.
Eyeball
Right.
it.
There you
Exactly.
go.
See? Boom. That's how you know the
It's
product
good.
is good. When you just eyeball it.
Everything tastes extremely good. Like I've had people sit there and so I would say our specialty is the caramel cupcake. It's better than anyone you've ever had.
I seen it over there. Okay. Because that's what I had my eye
I've
on.
had
Caramel
people
cupcake?
like they're potent. So like that whole cupcake, you don't need to eat the whole thing. But I've had people to where they just like it just tasted so good I couldn't stop. I just ate the whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Everything tastes extremely good. That's our other main focus. One, getting you lit. Two, making sure it tastes good in the process.
Yes.
I used to hate getting stuff and it was nasty. It was like I don't want to eat this. This feels like
Where you
torture.
can really taste the weed.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be edible. Should be fun. So we have to make sure everything tastes good.
Well, that's what's
All
up.
right.
Now, if I remember correctly, you said y'all started back in May.
Yes. We
Now,
started in
what
May.
made y'all start doing this?
So we like edibles ourselves, and when we used to look for them here in St. Louis, it's like you got people like that sometime eat people. Well,
Yeah.
not this weekend. I might do it next weekend. You know what? I'm not gonna do it next weekend. I'm gonna do it then, and it was just like. We gonna make our own.
Yeah.
Because y'all ain't got it when we want it, so
Right.
we gonna make sure we got it when we want it and,
And
when
when
everybody
everybody
else want it.
I know that's
So
right.
we
Y'all
got-
are St. Louis natives, right?
We are St. Louis natives.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that? St. Louis natives, that's where you need to go.
So
Okay.
we have snack packs, we have party boxes, we have party packages. So not only for you, we gonna make sure your whole party's cool.
Now, y'all deliver?
We deliver.
Shut the
So for North County, it is a $20 delivery minimum.
I ain't in North County.
As long as you spend
That's it.
$20, it's free delivery. What area you in?
Okay, I'm North City.
North City.
That's Red King Highway,
So
actually.
you will have a $40 minimum, but as long as you shop $40 worth, we'll come to you.
That's what's up.
Or we'll meet you we'll figure something out, maybe meet you halfway. Like, we ain't gonna come to you, meet us here and we got you.
Okay, yeah.
So we
Okay.
figure all that out. And on our business cards, it's the rewards thing that I was telling you about. Anytime you spend $20 or over, you get your card stamped. After that 10 times, you're
Let
gonna
me
get a
see.
free gift from
What's
us.
my card?
I'll get one over there. Let me.
They was running low. I need my stamps. Look. Don't be trying to get my stamps.
You ain't even bought nothing yet.
I'm ready. I
Right,
gotta
so
make sure I
is
got
it-
a couple of interviews
Is
in.
it really?
I
So she
disapprove.
basically saying, is it really your card?
Right.
You don't got nothing on there?
You right.
Exactly.
You right.
Now, I wanted
Let's
to make
change
sure
that
you
up.
got your card back before I told her that we just ran out of cards. But
Look,
I
look,
didn't
as I
want
slowly
to
read that over.
I didn't want to tell her why she had your card in hand.
'Cause
I was
baby,
trying
it
to
would've
look
went
out
right
for
in my
you.
purse.
That's okay.
became my favorite.
It don't matter
It became my
because
favorite.
I know right here. I'm all like, dang. That's okay.
But we'll
though, 'cause
get your
I'm
name down or something.
I'm
so
gonna
then
be
we
on
get
the
some more.
email list.
Oh, y'all got an email list?
No, but I just made it up.
So, I'm like,
We
there
might
we
have
go.
to go ahead and get
I'm about
one.
to say, now that you mentioned it.
Little newsletter. 'Cause
Yes.
we post a new menu every day, but I might need to start emailing it to y'all every day.
Yep.
Even if you don't, even if you do, if you need, you could do a monthly. Like I know you said you do one every day, but if
Yeah.
you do like the month schedule, like these are the days that what will be on there.
Well, even just a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping her from having to do it every day. I
Yep.
don't just
That's
want to
because
email me every day.
we release different stuff every day.
Okay.
So like
I
one
just
day
be in the
you might
mood.
not have this.
So
and
y'all
then the
literally
next
like,
day.
y'all cook every night. Y'all be having that stuff ready, huh?
No, not every night, but it's just like we might run out of one thing and be like, well, instead of making this again, I'm gonna switch it up. So like right now, the thing that we don't usually have is Fruit Loops. But we got the Fruit Loop bars on the menu. Depending on how them sell, we might come do it again, or when them gone, we might be like, instead of Fruit Loops, we gonna do, let's say, Trix bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's where the different stuff kind of comes in. But the thing that we usually have is the Fruity Pebbles, cinnamon toast, caramel cupcakes, and Scooby snacks and drinks.
Scooby snacks.
Scooby
Tell me
snacks,
more.
incredible. It is like it's a graham cracker, basically.
Okay.
Cinnamon sugar graham cracker. Those things are dangerous.
It sound like it.
Because they're in little pieces. So it's not like the bar where you bite into it. You gonna break the piece off and eat it. So you gotta make sure you stop. It's like what they say, you
I
just
don't know how
can't
to
eat
stop.
one.
Look, I'm just gonna finish it off.
See, this is my
You gonna be
problem.
sleeping on the cloud.
These are my problems right here. She said it tastes good
Right.
and it's edible. I'm gonna want to keep eating it. Like, I don't know if it's healthy. I'm gonna have to get another snack.
There's no such thing as a
Subside.
edible diet.
You
like,
speaking of healthy. So we have people like that. I need something healthy. I got all these snacks. We do smoothies.
They do
Man,
smooth.
we're talking about they got some THC care.
Okay, look, I'm all like, all right, we about to go ahead and check out y'all. Follow. I'm about to go make
Right,
my
right.
purchase. I got something for
Yeah,
y'all.
you can follow us on Instagram
I'm
at
joking,
Dr.
though.
Feelgood. Well, let me just plug them on the
Yeah,
promo. It's
yeah.
at d.r.feelgood. It'll have like a little green profile picture with a cupcake. That's how you know it's us. Just shoot us a DM. Hey, I was listening to the podcast today. That's how I heard about you. We get you accepted so you can see the page.
Yes. Okay.
That's hella exciting.
Yeah.
Man, I'm super excited.
Like, I'm over here just like, I got questions I need to ask, but at the same time, I need an edible before this thing starts. I got to talk in front of people.
All right.
Yeah. Don't get too
So
nervous.
we got we have questions that we ask on the TV Blerd, our little segment that we do.
Okay.
And one of them is called Mount Rushmore. And you gotta name the top 4 or whatever category we take.
Okay.
Our main one that we always do is the Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms.
Black sitcoms.
Yep.
Okay.
What you got?
So, Marlon. I like Marlon.
No one is ever after you gonna say that.
I like Marlon.
We enjoyed it
I
too.
like
that
it.
shit was
Yeah.
funny.
I think it's.
And second season just was like,
Oh yeah.
I was like, it got
And then
canceled?
it's modern. Like he's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Where do you see that at?
Like, yes.
Definitely.
Besides like the Disney Channel, like where
Yes.
little kids are YouTubing or
Yeah.
whatnot. But people slept on Marlon.
They
We
did.
got Martin. I love Martin. I can watch Martin all day long.
Okay.
A new one that I've been on lately, The Carmichael Show. Oh my God.
That was
I've
our
one of
watched,
our shows.
I've watched that season so many times. Just so good. Because it like never gets old.
No,
I
it
love
doesn't.
it.
It
And the
doesn't.
last one, black sitcom, let's see. I gotta go. I'm gonna say the Bernie Mac Show.
Okay.
You came with some good ones.
She did.
Everybody always be like Martin, Fresh Prince.
Yeah, the basics.
Family Matters. That'd be
Yeah.
the first 3.
I mean, I like those. They cool. But Bernie Mac, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Them I had to give you 2 old and 2 new.
Okay.
That's right. That's
You can't
right.
just-
Yep.
That was a good.
Yep.
Mount Rushmore.
I like that one.
I did
She
too.
said Marlon. No one
love
ever gonna
Marlon.
say that again.
No one
People
ever.
hate Marlon Wayans. They're like, he too goofy, but y'all enjoy these white people being goofy. Y'all can't watch a black dude being goofy.
Right. I enjoyed
That's
Marlon.
okay. I did too.
He's
That's
a clown.
good.
I love to laugh.
Crack me up.
Now, you got your Mount Rushmores, and you just told us you've been watching Carmichael show. We do usually ask, like, what else you watch? Like, what show we got to watch every week? You got to make sure you up to date on it.
I like to binge watch.
Okay.
I'm a binge watcher, so I pick a show, I'm gonna watch it through, and I wait till the season is done before I watch something. So
What's
like
you binging right now?
right now, I just finished Snowfall.
Okay.
So I just finished the latest season of Snowfall, and I be having to stay off Facebook because Facebook want to tell you everything,
Yep, facts.
especially about Power. I ain't even
Yeah.
watched the latest season of Power
Who
yet.
shot Ghost? Who you think? Oh,
I didn't even know they got shot.
as soon as I asked you.
You know what?
Let's talk about Snowfall.
My bad, my bad.
Snowfall.
See,
I just
it
finished.
took you
You
too
just
long to say
finished.
you ain't watched the new
And I'm
season yet. I'm like,
curious
damn.
on how it turned out. With old girl, why can't I think of her name?
His girlfriend.
His girl, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because she didn't shot him. We seen him come back, but we ain't seen what happened between her and him.
Yeah.
And
I don't think she on the next season.
she needs to be. She
I
needs
think
to
she
come back.
quit.
Listen, that crackhead fight was the best fight scene I have seen in a long
With her and
time.
Wanda,
Yes.
I was just telling my friends at work I will never name my child Wanda, because in all the shows, the
She
crackhead
always-
is Wanda.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
you got what's called Wanda.
I got the
From
Black Holiday.
Martin.
no, not Martin.
Jamie Foxx.
Yep, Jamie Foxx Wanda.
Yeah. Like that whole fight scene.
Rest to God.
Rest to
Can't-
God.
I can't
That's
do
what's up. So we got your IG, your Facebook, all that. We about to get something from here. We about to get this going out here. I think they ready for us to go.
Okay.
You got any last things you want to say to people?
Go follow us on Instagram right now.
Right
At
now.
D.or.feel good. Don't wait. Don't do nothing else. Don't text back. Don't get on social media.
Do it
Go
now.
follow us. Check out the menu. Get you something so you can be floating on the cloud.
All
And
right.
they do take cash out, just so y'all
Of
know.
course.
Boom. So there we go. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back. What up, TV Blerds? We are back again with another artist / poet here. He just dropped a dope ass, 2 of them actually. You did 2, right? Yeah. 2 dope ass poems. And let's get into it. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I go by Gabriel as my stage name, but
I like the
birth
name.
name. Yeah, I
I
appreciate
don't think
it.
I realized you said that when we was out there.
Yeah.
Gabriel. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know
That's-
it's a play on my name,
That's-
Gabriel.
Okay. I see. I like that one.
So poet through and through, and yeah, so I do spoken word. Actually, a published author as well.
Okay.
I published my book Broken Pieces back in April, and so you know right now I'm working on going ahead and printing out some more because I sold out like those first 2 months. Like I did events, I did a show at Anheuser-Busch, and did another show at a few churches. Just was traveling doing it and just sold out like that. And so yeah, so now I'm here, you know, Red Air Art Fair, art show with you guys.
I've been fucking that name up all day.
Yeah,
Rare air.
I could not get that at all.
yeah.
Man, so you from St. Louis?
No, I'm actually from Dade County, Miami. I was born in Dade
I
County.
was gonna
yeah.
say no, because I can kind of hear, our friends from school back in the day.
Yeah.
I still talk to 2 of them, so I hear them.
Oh, you picked it out that
Yeah,
quick.
I
You
can
like,
hear
nah.
you.
he-
Now, how long you been in St. Louis?
So really just 4 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And what can they? How long you think before your book get reprinted?
So actually, I'm going to. Well, it can be purchased now at a bookstore called Sub Books on Delmar Loop.
Okay.
Yeah, Subterranean Books on Delmar Loop. I do have a consignment there, and then I'm working on a whole new project.
Okay.
A lot of publishing issues, dealing with the publisher, trying to get over on me.
That's how
So
it
you know,
That's
so
how
I say, you know
exactly
what?
how it
I feel like Dave Chappelle and Comedy Central when they try to lock him down for 10 years. You know, so I was like,
Like,
nah,
nah, bro, I
it ain't
gotta-
gonna be me.
I'm
so.
be gone.
I mean,
What has been your biggest obstacle when it comes to like, especially like I think you're the only person that really said they got like a whole book published.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. What's been your biggest obstacle of like accomplishing that?
You know, not to get so like, I guess so deep and metaphorical, but myself. Like, I mean, like just having to like staying motivated financially, like trying to like, you know, run my finances in a way that where I'm investing in that process.
Right.
And, you know, working through spending habits and just so really myself, and a lot of times like with entrepreneurs and with just any kind of business or entrepreneurship or whatever it may be, you tend to have to discipline yourself a lot more to make it happen.
Yeah.
And so I would say, yeah, that would definitely have been the biggest obstacle.
How would you say you get over that? Like once you start getting into yourself and I want to do stuff, what is the thing that you do to get over that and push through?
That's a great question. You know, pushing
I
through.
love when people say that's a great question. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
interview
No,
skills
real
on point.
talk. Real talk. Right. No, you know, I was actually just talking to one of the artists, and he was kind of asking me some similar advice, and so the question he posed is just, you know, how do you stay inspired? And I think that to answer your question, in a sense, it's the same. Because for me, I have to surround myself by things that inspire me and keep me moving. And so, like, I have to discipline myself. So I'm waking up, motivational speakers.
Okay.
I got Eric Thomas. I got TD Jakes playing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm talking about pastors to motivational speakers to, like, the guys like Gary Vee who would just cuss you out. Like, you know what I'm
Sometimes
saying?
you need that.
You need it, right. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then, like, you know, just so right there, I'm elevating my mind. You know, they say that idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, it's the more that I elevate my mind, enrich my mind, you know what I'm saying? My belief is, you know, praying, getting with God, just like, hey, you know what? You know, staying motivated, and I think that that's how I overcome, you know, just that, like, lethargy or not being focused or, you know, not being disciplined.
Right.
You know?
Who has been your greatest influence as a person, as a poet, as an artist? Like, it don't have to be the same person, but like, who's been them?
Oh man, I mean, can it be more than one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
No, I don't think we won. That's it.
No,
it be more than one.
it's your inspiration. It's what gets you.
so yeah, you know, okay, so it's an interesting combination. So it's a combination of like Andre 3000 with like C.S. Lewis, like writers like, you know, Rudy Francisco, you know, as far as the poet end on there, you know, Langston Hughes, like, it's just really like taking these combination of great artists and people, you know, crazy enough, like I was telling the other artists, like my inspiration, I combine movies, I combine music, I combine even food is art.
Yeah.
You know, you can be inspired by you like, yeah, she like, you hear me?
She already counted down the minutes like, I'm trying to eat. What's
Right.
up?
Yeah, and so like, you know, I love like Quentin Tarantino movies. I love like inspirational movies. Then I love like those like very touching movies like Pursuit of Happiness. Throughout a lot of my poetry, that was like one of the main movies that I watched. You know, and I'll have J. Cole playing, I'll have Nas playing,
Okay.
You know, and so yeah, so I just combine different elements and build that inspiration and that influence and write.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness was the first movie I ever cried in.
Yeah,
That
mine
was the
too.
fir- and
That's
it wasn't
crazy.
because it was the very
Okay.
end when he started clapping. He made it. I was in the movie like,
That was the
you
scene?
did it.
Man,
You
mine
made it,
was the
bro.
bathroom. The bathroom hit me when he was sleeping in that.
Oh yeah.
That
That one hit
almost
me.
got me, but
That
when
one
he
hit
made
me.
it, I always get more
Yeah.
like when something good happens to people.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
when I get more emotional. I'm like,
When they be down, so look down, and they get up there.
yeah, because I think at that same, around the time that came out. When did that come out? We were in college. Well, was it after?
Was it 2009?
Because I feel like it hit me.
2012?
Okay, I think so. I think it hit me because that same year I was living in my car.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So when I came home and I saw that movie, it was just like, he made it, I can make it, we got this. Like, that movie was that for me. That's dope that was your inspiration that you had for that. Damn, that got me out track with. Not never everybody else say that. And then you said C.S. Lewis, like Wonderland, right?
Clive Staples Lewis. Yeah.
Right. I'm like, when he said that, because I was thinking the other guy,
Narnia.
C.K.
Narnia. Yeah,
that's what
Narnia.
it is. What else did he write?
He wrote a lot of that's why I like him, because he wrote a lot of introspective books.
Yeah.
So like he wrote a book called The Problem of Pain, like where he just explores like how we deal with pain, how we like react to God in our pain, like how we, so another one of those introspective books was I think it was called The Way of Glory. There's a few, but my personal favorite was The Problem of Pain.
I think I've heard that one.
Yeah.
I think I know like the main.
Yeah, the main ones were like Narnia.
Yeah, I think that's
Lion, the Witch, and
I got.
Wardrobe. Yeah.
Your favorite piece. What was the inspiration for it?
Man, because they all my babies.
Nah,
So
man,
it's
that's
like,
true, that's true.
I mean, whether they ugly or pretty, they your babies.
Now, do you ever have anything right?
So,
I don't know. I heard birth certificate work like a receipt. You can take it back.
no.
No,
You can take it back. Now, you ever, since they all your babies, do you ever have a piece that's so personal that you don't want to share it?
Oh my gosh, Alone. Like right when you said personal, like Alone, clean up. Yeah, a piece called Alone. I actually shared at the last Rare Air event, and it's just so like deep, so introspective. But I had to actually explore what loneliness felt like to me when I wrote it.
Okay.
And like some people, when we talk about the concept of mental health, like a lot of people don't actually like take time to really explore themselves and really explore what they're feeling in a moment, why they're feeling it, and like really talk it through in their head. Like, okay, I'm feeling like today I'm feeling lethargic, I'm feeling depressed. I didn't feel this way yesterday. Why am I feeling it today? What triggered that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I do a lot of that with myself, and it actually ends up into my poetry. I didn't perform some of those poems today, but that's how I write as well.
Okay.
It's just being very introspective.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, you say you a nerd. A blurred. We gotta,
Blur.
Nerds are cool, but blurs got swag. So, what venue do you see yourself more into? Like your comics, TV nerd, anime. What's your expertise?
Anime.
Favorite anime off the top of your head?
Oh man, it's a toss up between Naruto and Samurai Champloo.
Okay.
I had to go back classic. Samurai Champloo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Cowboy Bebop. Oh man,
I have not started that yet.
Yeah.
You know they're doing a live action of that.
Yeah.
And I think it's
You
gonna
gotta
be
see
like
Cowboy Bebop.
a majority black cast, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I can't wait to
because
see that.
what's interesting about Cowboy Bebop was like it pulled like a lot of that lo-fi hip hop and just like hip hop elements in there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of its music and stuff like that. It's an anime with swag. It's got a lot of swag in it. Yeah.
But unlike that Jaden Smith anime that came out. Did you see that one?
I haven't seen that one yet.
That had no swag.
Yeah.
See, that's probably
no
why.
lie, I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it for how bad it was.
Yeah.
I'm that type of person. I could watch something like the whole time, like this is so horrible, but I'm in it.
Oh,
But
man.
Terrible.
It was so terrible.
See, yeah, that's probably
That's why I
why.
didn't get nothing after that Christmas episode. It's been like 3-4 years since the
Right.
last time that happened.
Yeah.
That debacle.
Now, are you willing to say? Would you consider Boondocks anime?
You know what? I ask that question all the time.
Yeah.
I think I would. I think I would, because it's drawn in that style.
Yeah.
And the animation is in that style, like the fight scenes.
Yeah. Especially when they do fight.
You hit.
Yeah. Only thing that they don't do that most anime do is the over exaggerated like faces at moments, like
expressions.
the eyes get real glassy.
Animate,
and
getting real animated, yeah.
It's a real grounded anime.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would definitely consider that anime.
Okay, yeah. It's funny what you said about the fight scenes. Did you know that the fight scene between Huey and Riley and the two them two older people. It was like two.
The old man that came back from the dead.
No. You talking about Stick Meter? But no, this is it's an old woman, an old guy that came and fought Huey and Riley.
Okay, I remember.
And they were part of like this like little like secret society, whatever. And they come and fight Huey and Riley. And that same scene, that fight scene, was they took that exact fight scene from a Naruto scene.
Oh, really?
Where it was like Orochimaru was fighting Sasuke.
They
actually
choreographed side by side on that.
Yep, they actually choreographed it from that. Yep.
I'll tell you what episode of Boondocks it is because I got them all on my. I love the Boondocks.
I'm gonna say it's all on Hulu.
Yeah. Yep. You log into my accounts, I've been recently watched. I've been watching. I love
all of that.
That's one of my favorite.
We've been asking this question because it's been happening a lot with comedians, TV, like people getting censored. Do you think art can be or should be censored?
I mean, that's tough, because art is, as we know, art is subjective, and so it's like, yes, when you censor it, you do kind of strip some of its purpose. Like, if it was purpose to be uncensored or have raw material, then you're stripping away some of the art.
Yeah.
But then you gotta also think about, like, okay, what if you wanted to introduce a child to that art? And so it's kind of like a question of morality, and so we have to then we gotta kind of question, like, should morality have a hand in art? You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough one. I mean, for me, I think it really just it's circumstantial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on the circumstance because, I would want to introduce my children to a lot of art, and I would kind of maybe use, like, since the censored art to get them there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where I don't have to have a conversation of, okay, like, they're saying this and this is what this means and you shouldn't say it. Or you shouldn't do it, or, you know what I'm saying? But I can still appreciate it, so I guess I would say yeah.
So no covering up the David. Right?
Oh, man.
It was a thing they was trying to cover? You saying to show your kids?
The statue, the statue of the
No,
David.
Harper, I tell my baby she's 4, she know all the body parts.
Yeah. I mean, that's biology, though.
Yeah,
Some people censor that kind of stuff.
I was censoring. I'm not going to sit up and let her watch a sex scene. Yeah, like, I'm not going to let her watch a sex scene.
Yeah.
But me and Harper had talked. She's 4. She's very mature.
That's why it's kind of circumstantial.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
My child's very mature. She's like, okay, everybody's got body parts. These are mine. No one can touch. Great. Like, she knows. Like, she's all for it. Like, keep your hand. You don't touch nobody touch you. Okay.
If you can give your younger self some advice, what would it be?
Oh man, that's a good one too, man. You shooting on all cylinders, man.
I try.
Listen, I'm sitting over here. I wrote some of them cards. Don't let him.
You ain't like none of these. You don't mind.
He sure would take the credit too. He was, yeah.
All I wrote this morning. You got your cards in your pocket somewhere. She's trying to play me.
Oh man.
Trying to come for me.
What you think?
If I could tell my younger self, okay, I would definitely. I would say to my younger self to be more wise with how I use my time. Like if I could think of how I could be applying a lot of what I know now then, and like actually maximize my time. Because see, at the end of the day, the greatest resource is time. Above money, above all else. People try to leverage time so they can make money in their sleep. You know what I'm saying? So they're not always having to show up places and make money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been thinking about all week.
Right? Because that's how we think. It's like everything that we do is like, okay, I got to show up to work. And I work 8 hours, and my 8 hours is in this place under this employer. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like when I work my 8 hours, I'm making whatever I'm making an hour, and that's it. And then like in order if I start my business, I got to be there, and I got, and so the smartest people have learned how to invest in a way to where their time makes money for them.
Yeah.
And time is such a, valuable and infinite thing that if you can figure that out, man, you good. And so I think I would definitely have went back and really talked a lot about my time management. I was a big procrastinator, and I have to break out of that habit, entering in my 20s, and and trying to work, and the time I was in college, or and creating business, and what I'm trying to do now. Time, just time management, and being better about my time.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So
That's been the thing. We talked to the last couple guests on the show. They said everybody said time.
Yep.
When you asked them that question, that's what everybody said. Like time, more time.
Yeah.
that's all. That's like the other day. We actually worked together too. We always have a horrible time because there's 4 of us to get together and do the podcast. It was like we both just had watched How to Get Away with Murder the last episode. It was like, you know what? We got these clients in here. We got to record this episode. Like
They're gonna be in there for an hour and a half. We got time.
We can knock out a little bit. At least half this episode we about to record. I brought the mic and everything. We are like, turn the phones down. Like we don't want the phone record over here.
Yeah.
Like we had to figure out, like, we're trying to be more consistent. Right. And like you said, time is a thing. Like we just got to, whenever we can, get it together and do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally agree with that. Completely. So we do this thing on our show. It's called Mount Rushmore. Okay. And so you got to name the top 4. And the question we've been asking is the Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms.
Oh, man.
This is just your personal preference.
Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms. So I got to go with Martin.
Okay.
Everybody's
gotta
first.
Go with
That's
Martin.
been everybody's first.
Come on.
There's only one person that didn't say Martin, and she said Marlon. And I was like, that's a good answer.
Yeah. Living Color.
Ooh, that was one of my favorites. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Living Color. Good Times.
Hey, somebody said
Good Times.
No, we when Joe was here earlier, remember we was like, I wish somebody would say Good Time. Both of us was sitting here like, I'm waiting on somebody to say Good Times. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Good Times. And I got a modern. I do like Blackish. I do like Blackish a lot.
Blackish is a good one. That's definitely a good pick.
And it's been touching on a lot of just a lot of like relatable issues that we're dealing with right now. That's why I like it. Yeah.
Have you watched any of the spin-offs, Mixed-ish or Grownish?
I haven't seen any of them yet. I need to get on my. I'm slacking.
Yeah, don't worry about Mixed-ish.
Okay.
But you should
check
definitely
it out
check
if you want to.
Grownish.
Grownish is really good, especially because you went to college too, so you would know that feeling and what they're going through, and then you see what kids in college now are going through, and they really do try to stay on like the same thing that Blackish is on, like today problems and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
being broke
Grownish
in
is
college,
definitely
trying to
good
make money in college.
Right.
Oh man, I don't even want to revisit that.
Man.
Them ramen noodles, I don't want to eat no more ramen noodles.
Man, I ain't ate ramen noodles since then.
So we got somebody just brought a big thing up in my house. I was like, I ain't eating that.
Who brought this?
Who brought this in here?
Right.
I don't know this man.
I don't know.
Seen this man.
I ain't never seen these noodles before in my life.
I didn't ask anybody this question. I didn't know how much of a blur people are, but since you said you were, another question we like to ask: if you could put together a superhero team with 5 black superheroes,
Snap.
who would you have?
Oh, okay.
Better be good. Better be good.
Off the top, I'm coming for heads. Blue Marvel.
Okay.
Off the top.
Okay.
Blue Marvel.
Okay.
My boy, hold on. I'm really about to, oh my gosh, how I forget his name.
What he in?
He's in Naruto, raps, he's a Jin Cherokee, got the octopus in him.
Okay. Now you gotta be trying to, I'm like, I don't know my phone is to look it up.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. All right, I'll come back to him. But yeah, so I said Blue Marvel. I gotta show my boy Miles some love.
I'm about to say, if Miles ain't on your list, you
Miles,
go.
gotta show my boy Miles Morales some love. Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
That's some of my favorite comic book reading, that Miles.
Black Panther, of course.
Okay.
Luke Cage.
Okay.
And man, what's my boy name? Jin Cherokee. 8 Tails. You got the 8 Tails.
I can't remember who that is either.
Killer B.
Killer B with
Killer
the
B.
tails. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty solid list.
Yeah.
Pretty solid list. I mean, I guess.
Blue
Blue Marble that was a surprise. I ain't heard nobody say Blue Marble before.
Yeah.
He want to hear your list.
Yeah.
My list was Miles Morales.
Okay.
Dang, can I remember? Green Lantern.
Oh, shoot, yeah, of course.
Oh shit, who was all on my list? Thinking. Did I say Static? I think I said Static. Yep, I think I said Static.
Gotta give a grab when you have thought.
Oh, yep. Oh, that's not one. There you go. There you go. No problem. Appreciate y'all. That's what I'm talking about. We're just getting our cars out here right now, you know.
It's a live show. They know what's happening.
Oh, yep, just recording right now. Let's see. I can't even. No, because I got people in my head, but I don't think I finalized in my on my team. But I think I might have said Storm. I might have said Vixen.
Of course, Storm. Who?
Vixen.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, wait. Okay, it's coming back to me now. Dinosaur, Moon Girl.
Yeah.
Moon Girl was one of them. I was like, she's the smartest motherfucker in the universe.
Yeah.
So it gotta be Moon Girl. It was Moon Girl, Miles Morales. It was Cyborg. It was Storm. And then the last one was...
I see what you doing. You hit
Green
on
Lantern. That was
yeah.
it. I had to hit
You
like
hit like all
everywhere.
elements. So you got like the brains, you know what I'm saying? Then like Cyborg with like the technological stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hacking, all that stuff.
Yep, Moon Girl, she's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
All that. So yeah, I hit on everything. I had to have me a well-rounded team.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, I like that.
But yeah, that's that. So, what shows are you watching right now?
Right now, I've been really big on My Hero Academia. The new season came out.
I'm still catching up on that.
Yeah.
I might be on the second season.
Yeah. Teen Titans.
Okay.
I think it's called Titans on TV. It's okay. You know, the first. I like the first season. Yeah.
You like the first season better?
I liked the first season. This season, I mean, they're breaking out of a lot of stuff from like the first season, like a lot of the things that I guess annoyed people. A lot of the dramatic.
But
so
like
it is
random
good.
episodes ain't got shit to do with nothing. Like,
it's
I'm
true.
glad they switched that.
Yes, that is true. So yeah, I do like Titans. Of course, Walking Dead.
Joe would have been happy to hear that.
Right.
The Watchmen.
I've only watched the first episode. I haven't watched any more since then.
Yeah.
But I gotta catch up.
Yeah. So, you know, doing a few of those. And last but not least, I think it's cartoon wise. I went back and started going like replaying through all Boondocks, right? So I started on the first episode.
Me.
I just did that
start
too,
re-binging
Yeah.
on that now. Yeah.
What's up, Call of Duty Black Dads?
Hey.
You on right now? What you mean?
No,
You on right now?
He don't want that.
So I don't want no segment.
We gonna link. We got a link soon to get on.
I watch TV.
I know you do. All the kids shows. We gotta
I heard Teen Titans.
we gotta do a Disney Plus.
Yeah.
We gotta do a Disney Plus review.
Oh yeah, we can.
Boom.
That'll
We
be
gonna talk
fun.
about
Y'all
that.
watch Teen Titans though?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
I do. It is like a lot funnier than I thought it was. Like at first I hated that shit because I was so used to Teen Titans by itself. And then I was like, what is this silly ass shit? And then I got into it. I was like, this is funny as fuck. And I hate that I like this.
It's fun. I gotta watch it every day.
That shit's great. Yeah, you do.
But yeah, man.
Real talk.
Come on, we gonna work that out to get y'all on.
It's already.
Call of
included
Duty
in
Black
ours, so
Dash,
we
y'all
can't-
check them out. Y'all ain't
we
check them
can't
out.
not
Check
do
them out
that.
now.
Yeah, y'all heard that. If you don't have a song, y'all need to.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Revolt.
Right.
Like,
Right.
take me.
But that's
Yeah.
that was a good little list. I like
Yeah.
that. That's a good watch.
Okay.
Good watch.
Oh, I almost forgot. Raising Dion.
Oh, yeah.
Just finished that
We
last
got a
week.
lot of last event that was here. We got a
Yeah.
lot of people hooked to some Raisin Dion.
Yeah.
Yup.
Like people was not. A lot of people don't
watching
like it though.
They didn't watch it, but
They're
a lot
like,
of
this
people
ain't
did.
for me. I'm like,
Man.
I can't raise Dion. He raised-
but a lot of people they watch it as as them as adults now instead of watching it as first off it's a family show.
Yeah.
So you can't be expecting no power empire type thing. It's like that's a good show to watch.
I was so happy that my 4-year-old liked it. At the time she was 3, I was all like, she was like, Mom, can you push the button and see how much time left? I'm like, are you watching this? She's like, it's good. Like, I came home, I had just started. I came home, the whole thing had been watched. I'm like, and you watched it on my name?
Oh, yo, dad.
She binged.
And she
was
binged it.
She had nothing else to do. I'm about to binge all of this. Have you watched The Boys?
No, I haven't watched The Boys yet.
Watch The Boys.
Okay.
That's, hell yeah. The Boys is so good. It's probably... I ain't gonna say the best yet because Watchmen is not finished. But as of right now, that's probably the best superhero show that came out this year.
Okay.
I like the Watchmen, and you only watched one episode. I'm up to date.
I mean, but it's only been like what 5?
Yeah.
It's been a whole season of The Boys.
Look who you talking to, and I'm up to date. I'm all like, I'm looking at my phone like, when it come on again?
But The Boys is definitely really good.
I love it.
And it's not what you would expect. You would think the heroes are not really the heroes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Have you read the comic of that? Do you read comics?
I gotta up my comic game. I mean, I'm big on like the animes and things, but I'm starting a collection though.
Yeah.
I am starting a collection.
That's what's up. Have you read the Miles Morales?
Haven't read Miles yet.
Oh, you gotta read. That's my hands down favorite character ever.
I've been reading the Cloak and Dagger, and I saw the whole series.
Okay. Oh, Cloak and Dagger was
good.
That is. They actually. Did you watch Runaways?
Oh,
I
you might
watched
like
Runaways.
that.
So
Okay.
Runaways is about to come back out in 2 weeks, and you know Cloak and Dagger is gonna be on Runaways.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, I can't wait to see that episode.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
It's
good.
gonna be dope.
It's gonna be hella good. I'm hella excited for that. All the good shit coming back out.
And I would recommend to Preacher.
Yeah, I started that.
Yeah, Preacher is pretty good. It's very abstract. It's different, but you will like it. And then Legion. Did you ever see Legion when it came out?
That's actually my second favorite character in Marvel. Because Legion, I love his comics. He got bomb ass comics too. But
they trippy too.
Legion is a binge show. You can't watch it weekly because you're confused.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it all the way through.
to.
Because it took me hella to finish the first season. And once I finally just binge the rest, I'm like, this shit is amazing. Like you actually get a visual of what telekinesis, all that, telepathic powers look like, and the way they film it is amazing.
Yeah.
But that's what's up. Where can they find you at? Drop all the socials.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You can find me on IG. That's Memorable Mantras. That's MEMORABLES Memorable Mantras. And then that's also my IG and my website. And then Facebook is just my name, Gabriel Deson. So GABRIELDESINCE.
Gabriel.
Yep.
I swear that's the
Are you
best shit.
Haitian?
How you know? Safa said.
Safa said.
Hey,
I told you I know.
She did say the
I
kid.
told you
Those are
I
our
knew.
Haitian friends.
My friends that's from Florida, they're Haitian. That's how I knew.
Okay.
I'm like, I could hear it when you said your name. I'm like, nah, I wanted to ask you earlier, but I ain't want to be like.
Well, he did
That
say I
song,
did hear
yeah,
it then.
that song.
I was like, that do sound
Yeah, it's actually
familiar.
just like Manuel.
Man, it sounds just like Franz. And then I got a friend, he's a singer, and he had a whole song, Sapa Say, Napula. Yeah. So I'm like, I heard it in there. I did.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
Well, let's wrap this up because it looks like they putting chairs away and shit. And we don't want to be that person.
that's
We'll be the last person
The
up
last
here.
standing.
But of course, it's in the show. Thanks for talking to us.
Real talk. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're gonna have you again because it's some shit happening television with the superheroes coming up soon, probably on Earth. And I know you got to be hip, so we're gonna do something about that.
We're going to get some more time with you.
So, we the TV Blerds, and we are out. You can find us at Freya. Where can they find you?
Who is _Freya_ on Instagram, who is _Freya on Twitter.
And of course, you know the TV Blerd on Instagram and Twitter. Follow the TV Blerd on Facebook. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe to the TV Blerds podcast on everywhere that you listen to your podcast at. Until next time, have a good night. Peace, people.
All right.